Hey, it's John and Mike from brew-dudes.com. So here we are. I think, if you're watching this,
you think?
It's probably the last video of the year for you and for us.
And for us.
So
time works that way.
We wanted to take some time to talk about the year behind us and the year in front of us. Say some thanks. Say some no thanks, maybe. I don't know. And
I don't think. I think we're full of thanks.
And just relay the future. So
yeah, I think that's right. So what you're saying is that this is probably in the knee deep in the holiday season. Hopefully you have friends and family to gather around, and if you don't, well, at least you still have beer. So
at least you have beer, good. Or cider, or mead. We've talked about it all this year.
Have we talked about mead too?
Have we done? I'm sure there's a mead video out there somewhere.
There's a mead video. We've been doing a video a week since January of 2013. You want to see a horrible video?
Horrible video.
Go check out the January 13th.
Not that these videos are much better production-wise, but it's a lot better than those videos.
We're in the garage in 2013. If you don't know if you can't see that we're shaking.
Studio A. It's freezing.
We've moved the studio a few times.
Yeah.
But we were freezing. I think that we're sitting on kegs.
Yes.
We
should bring back the keg.
Let's not bring back. Those things were like you'd hear us like clink, clink.
On the cement floor. Yeah.
Right. So, I don't know. We've come a long way. We've been doing a video a week for 3 years. So I guess of that start, that would be 156 videos. But we have more than that. We must have posted videos before. We were doing it sporadically since 2007.
Yes.
So I guess between 2007 and 2013, we had something like 75 videos, I guguess.
Yep.
Crazy.
Here's something that we should just relay one more time.
Relay.
We have a blog.
We do.
brew-dudes.com, right? So that's where it all comes from.
Yes.
Even though I think most of our interaction comes through YouTube these days, we do have a blog, and we're working hard on kind of keeping the blog alive and do more blogging.
The blog has been alive for almost 10 years now.
Yeah, the blog is
we're going to be coming up with 10 years.
We need to build some content over there too.
We do.
More content.
Yeah, we'll talk about
But producing videos is a lot of work.
But it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
So that's what we're doing, right? We're just two dudes who are having fun. We don't know what we're doing, but we're having fun.
We're getting better at
We're getting better
at not knowing what we're doing.
Yes.
That's for sure. I think that as I reflect upon the year that's almost over, I think the big change for us was when we started saying, hey, we do a lot of these goofy tastings on camera. How about we share that with you? And if you want to swap with us, send us beer and then we'll taste it on camera and talk about it. And if you want our opinion, we'll give you our opinion. If you don't, that's fine too. But I think that was the big connection that we made this year. I think that was the big change because we were doing a lot of things where we would show, hey, we brew this way, or here's a little fascinating thing that we do differently. I mean, to look at it again, I think helping me get from bottling to kegging was a big deal. I think that we were very detailed in that transformation or that journey, whatever you want to call it. But I think taking the equipment and saying, this is what I bought, and then assembling that first draft system.
Yep.
And that was huge. I mean, that's the thing. I was yearning for something like that.
To the point where it's climaxed at making that great cider, right?
Well, that was something that came out of it, absolutely. Which was not what I planned to do. I just wanted to have beer on draft, and just have that luxury. But then to say, well, I can also make cider and not have to worry about things going sour.
So you've grown.
I've grown a lot. Yeah, so this journey has been wonderful for me. But I think, going through that, and then also the 1 gallon brewing that we do when we do our smash, because I think we've been doing, okay, I want to know how mosaic hops taste, and how do you do that? You have to build a program within your own home brewing, plan. to figure out how can you make a beer that I can isolate this hop specifically and then taste it and then think to myself, what am I pulling out? I mean, I can read day in and day out about the most wonderful descriptors of this hop and how it's great. But unless you actually brew with it and taste it over and over and over again, you're really not going to know it. And I think I've learned more about homebrewing is it is more about my individual experience with it.
Yep.
That not only just giving it a go, like I will buy some exotic hop variety and brew with it and say, okay, I'm getting what this is, but then also understanding that if I really want to get good at making a Vienna lager, I have to brew that 6 or 7 or 8 times to really get it down, because every single time I taste it, I learn a little bit more about it, and I can probably write down some notes on how to make it better the next time, as long as I follow through with that plan. The biggest thing is, like, I'll write down notes and then I'll forget about them. But as long as I don't forget about them and actually apply it to the next brew session, I'm good to go, and I think I'm going to improve upon my process. So I think when I look back at 2016, which was a horrible year, 2017 looks bright. It can only be better, right?
It can be what you make it.
Yes, we'll make it better. We'll make it great again. So what do we have here?
In 2017,
He's got things on his screen.
2017, we're definitely going to do more beer swaps, right? So
That's right.
that was a big part of 2016. A big thanks to everybody who's participated in those swaps. And if you didn't get to participate in those swaps,
We're making a beer list.
we're making a beer list.
If you've emailed us,
Stay with us.
You're on
and
the beer list.
Stay wary of what we're doing, and we'll definitely give priority to people that we haven't seen before in beer swaps, for the most part, because we're definitely going to do more of those. It's been fun. I hope it's been fun for you guys as well.
I agree. And hopefully we can brew beer to
Yep.
ship out. It's not inexpensive,
No, it isn't.
to be honest. But it's a labor of love, and I like sharing stuff. So get on the beer list. If you want to email us and just say, put me on the beer list.
If you don't like monetized videos, that's why we got to monetize. So we can do more swapping. More sharing.
Dudes at brew-dudes.com. Email us. I'm starting a beer list. We're starting a beer list. If you want to be on it, just email us and we'll put you on it. You're not going to get spammed or anything, but if we have something to share, we'll send out a message to you, respond, and we'll send something out. And also, if you want to swap, if you want to send things to us, email us too.
Yeah.
And I'll send you my address. No big deal.
What else can we look forward to 2017?
I don't know. I got some sour ales in my basement.
For years. Right?
3 years worth of sour ales.
Yep.
We're gonna be blending that, and we'll see how that goes.
I've got one bucket of a really great sour ale back there that I was originally going to do a Solera project on, but it tastes so good. I don't think I want to wait another year and a
that's
half.
right, man.
So that's
What happened?
That's an upcoming project. I'm going to brew more.
Get the Solera going again.
And get it going. But we're going to do some stuff with that sour beer back there.
Okay. What else?
Let's see. So one other thing we've talked about too is a little bit more some food stuff,
Yes.
right? We want to do some beer-related food stuff.
Yeah.
We've got some. Another passion of ours is barbecue. So we want to kind of weave in a little bit of beer and barbecue and some process. And I've got I have a few recipes that I cook with beer, so maybe we'll work some of that into.
Love it. Yep. And then I think that Mike wants to just go off on a few things. One being, we'll wait for that. That'll be something that
Some Mike diatribes coming up.
I can't
in
wait.
2017.
I'm just gonna ask questions. I'm gonna just have you melt down on
Right.
screen. That'd be great.
So I think something that's even more important is what about our subscribers and our viewers? Is there something you want to see less of, something you want to see more of in 2017? Let us know.
I don't think there's less,
Okay.
unless it's our faces.
It may be.
Maybe we can start
We can do more screen over shots of other stuff
like
while we
pixelate
talk.
the face.
Yes.
I think it's more about if you have questions, like for instance, like a couple weeks ago we had someone who wrote in and said, "Hey, here's my water profile. Let me know what I should do in terms of adding brewing salts to my water profile." Like, I'm down with just answering questions and going that way. I'm just, I don't think we're brewing scientists or whatever, but certainly we have. Shoot, I mean, I'm coming up on 12 years of home brewing stuff. You've been brewing since 1998, since the 20th century. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It really is.
I've been brewing for a century.
Well, no, I'm saying that you say things a certain way, and it sounds like, oh wow, you have been brewing for a long time. But I think we have a lot of experience and a lot of mistakes that we've made along the way that we can pass along. Like learn from what we've done wrong. And then again, it's home brewing, what might work for you, may not work for us, and vice versa.
One of my favorite forum quotes out there, someone has as a signature on one of the forums. It's not rocket science, it's beer.
It is beer.
All right?
It really is, and it's.
You gotta keep it cool.
And it's like if you mess up, guess what? You start over again. You brew another batch. There's been plenty of batches I've poured down the sink, and said to myself, well. This could be worse. It really could be worse. And the thing is, you get back on the horse, you brew again, and then you brew something you really like, and then everything's back and well in the universe again. So, anything else? That's it.
I think that's it.
All right. Leave a comment. I don't care.
Yeah, we need more subscribers, more comments. We love the comments.
Tell your friends.
Yes.
Tell your friends who don't even brew or are just interested in brewing.
Next year we want to double our subscriber base.
Okay, that's a good goal.
Yeah, I just made that goal up. You didn't know. So.
Well, I think we can actually do that.
We're going to do it.
I think that we'll have to take a measurement and then see if we can get there by December of 2017. I think we've done pretty good. I don't know. I don't think we doubled in 2016, but that's doable. I think as we build on this, and we got some other things that are happening, things that we'll reveal to you early next month, or next month we'll have some ideas of other places that we are publishing in, so to speak. So that's it.
It's good for me.
It's good for me.
2016.
Let's,
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
And cheers.
Cheers to you. For John and Mike, brew-dudes.com. Brew on, as we say.
And Happy New Year.